Alright, is this thing on? I don't know. Anyway, I'm here to make another video on stuff. I want to redo a video I did earlier.
I never thought I'd miss a gun so much.
I'm just gonna grab all my gear and stuff. This is gonna be, just another video just running around and stuff. This time I have the UI on just so that, people can see who I'm playing as and stuff, even though I think it's kind of obvious. Anyway, I kind of just want to redo a video that I did earlier, today. I've been kind of, like recording videos. Well, this is like the third video I've been recording, but I kind of want to upload more to my channel. I'm thinking about making this channel into like a diary of some kind. Just to kind of get like my thoughts and stuff on things, and and honestly just get some rants that I've been like bottling in for so long that I kind of just want to like have a conversation about. This isn't like post commentary. This is all live commentary because I don't know how to do post commentary. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of get the idea of it, but I don't want to become one of those YouTubers, to be honest. I kind of just want to upload videos and just have fun with it. I kind of maybe I'll do a let's play, a Pokemon let's play someday.
Here, so keep an eye out for the landmarks.
Shush, be quiet. I might do a Pokemon let's play
We can cut through this garage sale.
soon. I mean, it's been on my mind for a while. You know what? I'm gonna grab the SG because I think it's underrated. I might do a Pokemon playthrough one of these days. I mean, I've been kind of. Oh my God, Rochelle, be quiet. Maybe I should have picked a campaign where the characters don't talk that much. But yeah, I kind of just want to like just talk about just smartphones and just smartphone addictions. Because I have firsthand in that because I'm 23 years old in the modern era and I am completely addicted to my smartphone. I just want to like talk about how the millennials and my generation, if I'm even a millennial at 23 years old, I have no idea, and I honestly do not care. Smartphones have really been just they've been a very helpful tool for many years, since 2008, since Steve Jobs came on the stage and was like, here we got the iPhone, the very first original iPhone. There's very helpful tools on it, and excuse me, goodness gracious. Whew. I should not be drinking Mountain Dew while I record these videos. But yeah, like smartphones are really good as like tools and stuff, but within the last decade, there's been a rise of like smartphone addiction and social media addiction and internet addiction. I mean, you can kind of put it all into one category, I guess, just internet addiction and as a whole, but I specifically want to talk about social media and smartphone use. And I've been trying for the last few years to kind of just cut back on my phone, and as a hypocrite, hasn't really been working out. But recently I've been putting my phone in like a small bag and then have that bag be like hanging on the wall or something. So if I ever need my phone, I have to physically get up and get the phone. I don't. It's not like next to me on my desk or anything. And so far, the anxiety is still in me. I'm charging it right now next to me. I know I'm a hypocrite.
Now that is a nasty wreck.
I know I'm kind of a hypocrite for doing that, but I'm just charging the phone. Once it's done charging it, I'm putting it back in the bag. But I kind of just want to talk about just addiction to smartphones and social media, because honestly, like, I admit I have a problem with a smartphone. As I like to think sometimes, oh dude, I don't have an issue with my smartphone. No, I have an issue with my smartphone, and I'm not alone. Like millions of people just like me have an issue with smartphones in general, and it's gotten to a point for me that like I kind of just like I just don't want to be on my phone anymore. You know, I kind of just don't want to be on the phone. I'm also just adjusting my mic for a little bit. Hopefully, it's not making too much noise. But smartphones, you know, it's very helpful tools. But once you add social media and stuff to the mix, it gets really addicting. And I hate how these phones are now being designed to be so addictive. You know, it's constantly feeding into your dopamine and just you're potentially just scrolling the infinite scroll, and it's just like I feel like we need to have a conversation about this. I feel like there's people out there who I've seen news headlines every few months. I always see like oh, smartphone addiction on the rise or something like that, or it's gotten worse since the pandemic, which I mean, I don't doubt that it's gotten worse since the pandemic. And you know, I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't really go on Instagram all that much. I hate Instagram, honestly. I hate how addictive Instagram is, so I try to avoid it at all costs. I don't use Snapchat anymore. I haven't logged into Snapchat since 2016. I don't use Facebook. I stopped having a Twitter like a few years ago. So really, for me, it's just YouTube and like Twitch. Mostly YouTube. Not really Twitch, but I do occasionally go on Twitch. I don't want to end the level. I kind of just want to stay on this level because I love Hard Rain. It's one of my favorite campaigns in Left 4 Dead 2. But anyway, back to smartphones and stuff. I feel like we need to put regulations on smartphones. I feel like smartphones should be given to people at most the ages of like 18. Smartphone is like having a computer in your pocket. I know everybody knows that, and I feel like we need to put at least some kind of like regulation on like smartphone use and stuff, because I feel like my generation and the millennials, like we got it bad because we were like the first two generations to have smartphones, and we don't really have much like research done on how it like affects the brain. I mean, now we kind of have some research on how it affects the brain in terms of like thought process, like attention span, and like other stuff like that. And like I don't mean to have this like these recent videos be all negative. I want to create some positive videos. Like I said, I kind of want to do a Pokemon playthrough. But anyway, it's really just crazy to me that these things that are really supposed to help us are just so addicting, and it's really sad because like if they're not addicting, it's like the money is just there's money being lost somewhere, I guess, with these big corporations making all these like metal rectangles for us to use to call and text and check social media. Like people have like, screen times have been going up especially since the pandemic, and I'm just tired. I'm tired of my smartphone. I'm tired of being the chain to my smartphone, and someday I might move on to like a dumb phone or something, because recently I've actually been looking up like dumb phones, and it all started with like looking up MP3 players. 'Cause I wanted to know if people were still making MP3 players or if people were still buying them, and people are still buying MP3 players in 2023, which I think that's really cool. We need to bring back technology like that that's suited for, instead of just having everything in one thing, have like an MP3 player that's meant for music, so music's gonna sound a lot better than on the phone. But you know, that's just me. Like I am more worried about like future generations, because like I see parents with iPad, they give their kids iPads and they're watching YouTube Kids, and they're not really hanging out with their kids. Granted, I'm not a parent. I'm 23 years old. I can't afford anything. You know, it's just I can't imagine being a parent in the modern era where you just give your kid a tablet and then that's it. You don't really do. I'm sure there are parents out there that still hang out with their kids. I'm sure lots of parents do hang out with their kids, but when they're not hanging out with their kids, you know, they just give them a tablet and put on YouTube Kids, and like they're just watching this garbage content. You know what I was watching when I was a kid? I was on TV. okay, I wasn't actually on TV, but I was watching TV. I was watching old Cartoon Network. You know, I was, like Billy and Mandy. Ed, Ed and Eddie, Codename Kids Next Door, Chowder, Total Drama Island. Like there were some bangers on Cartoon Network back then. Johnny Bravo. Um, Actually, I mean they probably were originally on Cartoon Network, but that's all on Boomerang now. I don't even know if Boomerang is still around, to be honest. Boomerang was a goated channel. I loved Boomerang. Just watching those old cartoons as a kid. Oh my god. Compared to, like, the cartoons at the time with, again, like Codename Kids Next Door, Chowder, Ed, Ed and Eddie. I grew up with video games too, so I was also playing, Pokemon games like Fire Red and stuff. And it's just like I didn't get a smart device until I was like 13 years old. I had like an Android tablet, and then I got like an iPhone 4. But that Android tablet just like was just gone. The charger just didn't work. The charger just stopped working, so I just stopped using it. Didn't even bother getting a new charger because I think after I got the tablet broken, it's probably my fault, to be honest. I had an iPhone 4. I remember sixth grade. That was 2013. Yeah, that's when I had my first iPhone, which was the iPhone 4, and I loved the thing. That's kind of when I started to get really addicted to it because I was watching YouTube all the time. And I still do. I still watch YouTube and stuff, and nothing hasn't really changed, to be honest. I'm not really a fan of social media. I think YouTube was never really a social media platform back then, like it is now. Like back then, you could just upload whatever you wanted, and like it was cool. Okay, maybe not whatever you wanted. There were some guidelines, but still, like you had the creative freedom to upload what you wanted with no repercussions, no ads. You didn't have 2 advertisements. One that's 15 seconds that you can't skip, and then the next ad's like 5 seconds, and it's like, oh my god, what is going on? This is why I use the Brave browser. I'm not sponsored by them, but this is why I use the Brave browser, because I get no ads on YouTube. It's amazing. But yeah, it's just insane to me how huge smartphones have blown up into our lives. You know what I mean? They're very helpful, especially for me, like with GPS and all that, because I need GPS. I need GPS so bad. I don't want to get lost and waste so much gas, But it's just, it's just crazy. It's crazy that we allow these corporations, like we're not doing anything. I feel like we really need to start a conversation here, not just for this video, but I feel like we need to have a whole month dedicated to where we don't use our smartphone that much. Unless like you're in business, then I mean you have to use your phone. But if you're just an average person, put the phone down for a bit, I feel like we need to have an awareness month for technology. And like we just need to have a whole month dedicated to just, limited to like limit your like smartphone use. Limit this use you use for electronics and stuff. Ironic because I'm playing a video game while I'm recording this. But I think smartphones are just a really big problem for generations. Like attention spans are just going down. My attention span is really, really bad. And it's just now that I'm trying to I'm making kind of an effort to stay off the phone quite a bit because I haven't really been on my phone the past 2 days. And let me tell you, I could feel the anxiety in me, like, oh my god, I need to check my phone. When in reality, like, I don't really get that many text messages. I don't really get that many calls, And it's like, I have a computer. Computers are so much better. Well, I have a laptop. I'm playing this on a laptop that makes so much noise whenever I hop on a game. It's like, "Arr!" And there's no way to make that quiet. What I'm trying to say is we just need to have a conversation. I know this video is probably not going to spark anything new, or there's been plenty of YouTube videos on the subject of smartphone use, and it's really your own decision if you want to have a smartphone. But like, if you don't have a smartphone, it's like there's this whole stigma. It's like, oh, if you don't have a smartphone, then like, are you even a human being? You're not even following the latest trends and stuff. Look at my favorite influencer. And people who like love influencers, please just do something else with your life. that's probably another topic for another rants video. I mean, I don't mean to be so negative on this channel. I just want to get some rants and thoughts out here on just things on things that I would love to share, but I don't know where to share them. I don't know who to really share them to or where to share them to. So I'm just gonna upload them to YouTube, see what the YouTube algorithm thinks. And yeah, I mean I'm not really doing much. I'm kind of just walking around, but whatever. All right. Anyway, I kind of want to wrap it up. It's like 15 to almost 16 minutes of recording, I think. Yeah, I feel like we really need to have a conversation about just social media and just smartphone use, because we should be using our phones as a tool, not not the reverse where the phones are using us. Like, literally 1984. I think that's how that meme works. I don't know how that works. I'm 23 years old and I don't understand memes of today. Yeah, I'm old. I feel old sometimes. But whatever. I'm getting really hungry. I should probably eat some lunch. Anyway, this was my ranted video of just smartphones. I'm kind of tired. I might take a nap, to be honest. Like I said, I feel like it's smartphone addiction in this generation. It's gotten really bad, especially after the pandemic. It's gotten even worse, and I feel like we need to do something about it. Not just say that there's a problem and then just never do anything about it, because I feel like there's going to be money involved. If there's money involved, who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? Corporations are getting their money anyway. Who cares at the end of the day? As an American, it's my choice. It's my choice in the free world. It doesn't really feel like it anymore now that places are, you have to have a smartphone because their menus, some restaurants have menus on like QR codes and stuff, and it's like if you don't have like a smartphone or anything, like why even have, like, I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And the fact that we could just order food from our phone and it just comes to our house, I feel like we're also just getting very like lazier as humans, because we're just like, because we love convenience. We love convenience, like Amazon and like DoorDash and stuff. We love convenience like that. And I feel like we need to have also another conversation about convenience and how much in today's world that we as average humans, average people, we don't realize that, like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Being too convenient, I think, is a bad thing. I think having too many conveniences is kind of a bad thing. It just makes us a little lazy. It makes us lazier, I should say, and that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. It's 18 minutes long. I should really end this video, but I just want to keep talking. I don't want the video to go on to like other tangents and stuff and other stuff like that. At the end of the day, we need to have, I've been saying this for like 5 minutes, we need to have a conversation about smartphone addiction and social media use as a whole. Because if you're not making content, you probably shouldn't even be on social media. I feel like social media is kind of a FOMO thing, the fear of missing out. Oh, if you don't have a Twitter, like, you're missing out on things. It's like, dude, I haven't been on Instagram. My friends are telling me I'm missing out on all these memes and stuff, and whenever I hop on Instagram, I don't know what the heck's going on with my feed. Like, the memes are just, like, people are stealing other people's Instagram videos and putting it on their account. Like, there's no, like, originality. It's just people just stealing from other people and calling it content. And, I mean, that's a whole nother thing, like reaction content. But that has nothing to do with smartphones and social media. And it's just like, I hate Instagram. I tell my friends all the time, I don't want to go back on Instagram. Instagram sucks. Oh, but you're missing out on all the memes and, like, it's like, at the end of the day, I don't care. The only social platform I go on nowadays is YouTube, even though I don't really consider it to be social media. I think YouTube is like a whole different thing, but whatever. Bottom line is, put down your phone once in a while. Put down your phone and do something else. You know, maybe hop on a video game, maybe catch up on your show or something. Go out for a walk, you know, try new foods. I love trying new foods. I love trying new foods, man. It's awesome. You know, maybe go outside, touch some grass, get a chair out and maybe get like a beer, put on like, you know, a speaker or something, put some music on, just hang out and chill, you know? Just do something. Do something that's a lot better than just scrolling on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. And that's my message of the day. Somehow it actually became kind of positive, I think. So, I don't know what my next rant video is probably going to be. It's probably going to be about, like, the internet, YouTube, and all that. I don't know. I just want to get my thoughts and stuff just out there. And, you know, like, I don't know. I just want to talk about stuff that's been on my mind for so many years. And it feels good to be doing this. It feels good to be recording like this. I know I'm not really doing much for the gameplay, but I don't want to turn into a post-commentary channel. That's not what I want this channel to be. I want this channel to be something that I like that as like a hobby. I don't want it to be a job. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to, you know, have a billion subscribers. I know I have like around like 400, and to the 400 subscribers, I apologize. I apologize for not uploading as much. But yeah, again, put down your phone, do something else. You know, just do something else that's more worthwhile to your life. You know, um, that's my message of the day, message of the month, whatever. That's my message to you guys. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. I mean, I don't really want to do this as a job, but everyone says that, so I might as well. Also, you know, if you want to, maybe rate 5 stars. You know. Maybe post a video response like, you know, back in the old days. Back in my day, we had 5-star reviews and video responses. Oh man, YouTube was different back then. Anyways, thank you for listening to my 2 rants, this rant and the last video. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'll probably show off like my mods and stuff for Left 4 Dead. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be another ranting video. I don't know. Anyway, again, put the phone down. Do something. I will see you all. Goodbye.